to the basics. And I think today what we're going to talk about is sellers. So, oh, that go Lachey, child, yes. She probably been here every session, child, but I've been standing up and teaching, so it was different. All right, let's see. Let's do something real quick. Crystal, I'm not going to be here for a long time. When I get to the 45-minute spot, no, when I get to the 35-minute spot, are you going to be here or no?
Yes, I'll text you. Yep, I'll be here.
Yeah, just no, interrupt me and say, hey, we got 5 minutes left. So I don't want to be here more than 50 minutes, and I'm gonna try to make it shorter today, guys. But let's start with just, first of all, we should be taking the 4th of July and really just following up with people. Do not send somebody, I'm done with the text messages. It's too excessive. And I'm gonna get on my team, because I don't want my 4th of July message going out on 4th of July to all my people. Why? Because let me show y'all how many. I think I deleted them, but let me just show y'all. Can y'all mute y'all phones? Okay, Sandra, I got you.
Make me co-host, and I'll
look at this. Look how many happy. It's too much.
Oh, emails. Yeah.
It's a lot. I think I deleted most of them. But the point is, guys, be smart. Send your 4th of July out the day before, so you're not swamped and mixed and confused with everybody else. So what we should do this morning is not send happy 4th of July text messages out. I've already sent text messages out. My client, Lakeisha and Sean, they own a State Farm. They bought a house for 2-point-something million from me. They bought a stroller for Legend. There's a stroller. Hey, hold on. Can you see that? Hold on. All right, there we go. Here's a stroller. I sent her a little video of Legacy in Legend stroller that she bought me. This stroller was like $600. So it's not no little bit of stroller. It's a stroller that I got for Legend. I didn't have a double stroller because I didn't have 2 kids in. I had a double stroller now, but every now and then she takes a nap and we roll her around. And I sent a text message and I said, happy 4th. We're still rolling in our stroller. I'll tell you exactly what I wrote. Happy 4th, our stroller is still going. Mr. Gaines laughed. Glad to hear happy 4th as well. I said, I'm so grateful for your family and your example for our family. I like their family unit and structure, right? So I'm thanking them genuinely for the things that they've been able to encompass, experience, and share with the world. So I want y'all to remember, don't be so robotic. Yes, the 4th, you can say happy 4th of July, but that's boring. Don't text me happy 4th of July, please. Please, don't. Say, hey, Claudia, how you doing? I'm excited. Something. I don't know what, but something. Okay? So y'all don't forget to send those messages out. It should really be done on a daily basis. This is not a day off for you. This is a day on. Guys, I want to show y'all something. Let me see if I can log in. Don't even worry about it. I want to open it up a few questions right now. Some of y'all have been struggling. Some of y'all have had great success. Let's open it up for questions right now. All y'all sleep. I got a listing in California. Claudienne, I've been following you. I got a text message from a young man yesterday. Claudienne, I've been following you. I'm coming to Florida. I got my license. I'd love to join your team. Like, he went to my social media. He said, you're always engaged. Your videos, like, it's like you don't want to turn the video off. And I'm like, for real? Like, I don't want to listen back to my video. It'd be so long. So anybody has any questions for me?
Yeah, I do. From one of my RSP notices in my own neighborhood, somebody was checking their value, So instead of being a secret agent, I went on ahead and went door knocking, and they said they're still discussing the possibility.
Come on, Joe.
How long? How long should I wait until I re-engage and contact them to see, if they're going to buy, if they're going to stay or sell or whatever, without being pushy? What would be my next approach?
When did you last speak with them?
I spoke with them just yesterday.
Okay, what you don't answer, Joe? Well, maybe you should answer. What should you have done after you spoke to them?
Well, actually, I brought them a thank you card and one of the magazines that I get. I handed it to them. So
okay,
now with other people, I mail that to them, and then I
call. You hand delivered a thank you note and a card.
Yes.
All right, excellent. Okay, so he did the right thing, right? So he spoke with them on yesterday. I would follow up with them on either about Friday or Monday.
Okay.
Do you have their email address?
Yes.
Okay, so what I would do is email them, not a full-blown CMA, comparative market analysis, sorry. I would email them, okay? I would email them a short market analysis, okay? And you can do that with the system I talked to y'all about the other day. Let me tell you what it is. Does anybody remember what I taught about the other day? On how you can go and get a short, quick version of
the RPR?
RPR, you got it. So RPR allows you to put that address in there, very short. Don't give them too much information. Just give them enough. Or I would print it and FedEx it to them. Who does not open a FedEx?
Yeah.
Okay. So I would definitely not wait to follow up. I would follow up. Maybe today is the 4th Friday, then again on Tuesday. Like they would be in my Rolodex. Is there anything that I can assist you with? I would do a pop by. Okay. Which you kind of already did. So we're gonna be looking to hear from you to see when you get that listing, because I know you're gonna get the listing.
I'll work for it.
Sonya, girl, you always is working, child. I love it. Okay, go ahead, Marshall.
Hi, I want to thank you for that. So I have coming soon in Tallahassee a listing. I was when my truck broke down in Tallahassee on my way, I was on the way home. My truck broke down. We got it towed, got the dealer to accept me because they said they were 6 months out. They couldn't help me. But I called back and the person who answered agreed to help me and get my truck back on the road. And I was in the shuttle and nobody was saying anything. So I just said, you know what, let me just start talking. And I started, just saying, hey, so is Tallahassee your hometown? Long to short, the client asked me, because I mentioned that, I came back to earn my degree. And he said, what are you doing with your degree? I said, well, I'm a realtor. He said, oh, wow, I'm thinking about selling. Give me your card. So I did, followed up with a listing appointment. They're going to sell in September. So I printed out the RPR, sent it. I hand delivered it. They were leaving the house as I was coming. I put a gift card in there. They didn't open it. It was in a gift bag and a folder, everything. I won't say they didn't open it. I will say this. In like a week and a half, the husband asked me for the comps in the area. I said, well, they were included in the package that I left on your doorstep, but I'm going to send him a FedEx. Thank you for saying that. I'm going to send another one because it's been, let me see, maybe 2 months. I'll send him another one. Thank you for that. I like that because everybody opens FedEx. I will not be sending FedEx. I am a U.S. Postal Service retiree, so I will be sending express mail, but it's coming. Thank you.
Yes, yes. I got a message. Hold on, y'all, because I'm on live. So I got a message, guys, from this young lady in the Bahamas. I be connected with everybody everywhere. I've stayed connected with her for so long. And I used to go to the Atlantis almost every year for like 8 years back to back. And she works there. And so I would see her, she would sing happy birthday to me. She could sing really, really good. She just texts me. And I'll share with y'all that text in a little bit, but just stay in touch with people, nurture relationships. Guys, the other thing is that let's just say, hold on, let me change the screen view. Let's just say, speaker. Why am I not showing up as a speaker pin? All right, here we go. Let's just say you're sending your text messages out. You're checking up on people, right? You're nurturing your database, okay? And now somebody says that they want to sell. Some of y'all are like, I don't know what to do next. I got the appointment, but what is it that I do next? Oh, this introverse is good. All right, so what is it that I do next? First of all, I want y'all to start here today. Okay, I want you guys to start here today. Your business plan. I felt like I missed this last week. I'm not sure, but I feel like I missed it last week. I want you to take your financial goal. Okay, y'all type down what y'all want to make for this year. 2023 is still here. We still have time. How much money do you want to make this year in real estate? Take your annual financial goal. Take your annual financial goal. Take your annual financial goal. Take your annual financial goal, write it in the chat box. I don't care if it's 50,000. I don't care if it's 500,000. I don't care if it's $1 million. What is your financial goal? And then I want you to divide it by $1,000. When you get the number, write the number in the chat group. Take your annual financial goal and divide it by $1,000. This is the result of how many people you need to have in your database to hit your goal. I want to see some of those numbers. Take your financial goal divided by 1,000, and that's that number that you get. Okay, no. I don't want to, don't write how much you want to make anymore. Just write how much you write down how much you want to make and divide that number by 1,000. The number that you get, Centrell, the number that you get, Esther, the number that you get, Lachey, the number that you get, Audrey, is going to be the number of people you need to have in your database. And I'm not saying put the people in your database and leave them there. No, put them in a campaign. Well, they're not ready right now, but they will be in 6 months, and they don't even know it because they got a job transfer that they had no idea that they were going to get. But the money is so good that they have to get it. They got to go. Crystal, you need 500 people in your database. Y'all, is this making sense? So you got to start dropping people in your database. This is why it's so important to have a call to action. There is no link in my bio that does not allow you to click and put your name, phone number, and email. Your database is your central nervous system. The moment any living thing, once that central nervous system is attacked, it shuts down and you've now transitioned. I want to just call it what it is. You're dead. Some of y'all are walking in dead. Wake up. That's the worst place to be in. Because that means you actually have another day. Your database always has to grow. You go to the grocery store, talk to somebody, talk to the person. I used to work at Albertsons. Me. I used to work at Albertsons. If they forgot about me, they would be asleep. I became a realtor, so nobody can sell me a house but me. That's not the point. What if you said, oh, she works at Albertsons? Oh, she works at Winn-Dixie. You would have lost a potential client. You nurture every lead like it's your best and only lead. That's you just treat it like it's the only person that you have to work with, even when it is not. So today, y'all commit to calling 10 people that you have not spoken to in over 2 months. Call or text them. Hey, I just want to check on you. How is everything? A potential client of mine lost her grandson. I'm not calling her about a house right now. He got hit by a train, y'all. Avon Park. I texted her the other day. I just want to check on you. Give me the address of where you're going to be for the next week. Are you in Georgia or are you in Florida? She gave me the address. I just want to send you a little something. Okay? All right. So now I got the seller's consultation. And I want to say this because some of y'all are going to say, well, I don't have money for Mojo. I don't have money for all these calling systems. I just had somebody inbox me say, hey, Claudia, we're what do you call those people? I don't know. He out of the country somewhere, like an assistant. What do you call them? Virtual assistant for $4 an hour. For $4 an hour. Who don't think that that's worth it? Guess who's going to be on the phone with that VA tomorrow at 11 o'clock? I already set the appointment. I beat him to selling the appointment. I said, let's connect. He said, it's tomorrow good. I said, 11 o'clock. He charges $4 an hour. Okay. So now you have the appointment. Now what do I do? Oh, I want to show y'all something really quickly. This is important. I need to show this to you guys because some of you guys are going to say, oh, well, I don't have the money for the calling. Okay. So here's what you can do. I always got a solution. Come on now, y'all. You know your girl got a solution. Salute. All right. So we're going to go over here. I'm going to log into the MLS. In fact, no, I'm going to go into IMAP. I want you to log into your MLS and go to IMAP. Okay. I'm going to show you how to pull phone numbers for free. Happy 4th of July, y'all. I'm ready. We got our fireworks. The bounce house is back there in the pool. I'll show y'all in a little bit. Hey, Andrea Matthews. All right, so let's just say I want to pull this address up. Nah, I want to pull. I'm going to Broward County. I'm going to go to tax search. I'm going to go to city equals, let's just put Miramar. Nope. Let's put 33029. Let's go to search. Okay, I'm going to now download the results. Okay, I want all addresses. Okay, I want to put it into an Excel spreadsheet. And boom, there it is, just like that. Okay, so I asked for only addresses, so we have to be a little bit more smarter there, Claudiane. Okay, go back. All addresses, full tax record, owner address, owner phone, property address. Okay. Y'all, I'm still getting happy Independence Day messages. I just want y'all to know. Oh man, what happened? Oh, here we go. Download results. Let's just browse the results. Okay. I want to download the results. Look at this, y'all. I can even create mail labels. Okay. Download the results. I want phone numbers, property address, owner address. Okay. I want to start download. Okay. Let me bring this up. Are there too many addresses? There might be too many. Let me go back. But y'all get the point. Your addresses are right here. Okay. Let me do something else. I'm going to do something else real quick. 17925 Northwest 43rd Court. Nope, it's in Miami. So I'm going to go back to Miami because it's a Miami address. That's my old address that's where I grew up. Okay. So property is 17925 Northwest 43rd Court. Okay. So watch what happens here. I'm going to take the tax ID. I'm going to go back. I'm going to take the address out. Are y'all following me here? All right. I'm going to take the last 7 digits out. And I'm going to see what pops up. Here's what pops up. 2,044 results. Well, you want to just narrow it. Let's just say you want to narrow it. Okay, so let's go back. Okay. We're going to go back down. So the tax ID, guys, we have to remember before there are property addresses, there's something called tax folio or parcel ID that is assigned to each property before it has a physical address. So that is what that number is. Okay. So I want to see everyone, every house in that 3-mile radius, let's say. I'm going to start with removing 4 of the last 4 digits of the property or parcel ID or tax, not tax ID. Property ID. Okay. And I want to just see what pops up. Y'all think y'all can call 600 people in over at least a week? That's really pushing it. Like, that you're not really making a lot of calls. Okay. Result. Download. Start download. Open. Okay, I don't know what's going on with the system, and maybe I could be doing something wrong. But here's where you can literally go and download all of the phone numbers. Naya and I did it the other day. Oh, here we go. Oh. I'm determined. I'm determined. But in a nutshell, guys, that is how you do that. I don't know if there's something going on in the system. It could be a glitch. Browse results. All right. You see a phone number right here, guys? What happens is that it takes the information from here and puts it into an Excel spreadsheet. Okay. So you can literally just call this number and you can go to the next one, 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 and do the same thing. Okay, does that make sense? Y'all see the phone number right there? That's somebody's house number. Okay, you can go back, go to the next one. Here's another number. Did I just not do that for free? I did that for free. You guys can do it too. Okay, so I just wanted to show you a way that you could grab phone numbers. Okay, a mailing list. Okay, so you have the appointment, you call the seller. Hey, Mr. and Mrs. Seller, how are you? Listen, I have a buyer that's looking, there are different scripts for different things, and we can't go over all the scripts. Crystal, if you just remind me on tomorrow to email everybody scripts, that would be great. Expired list, FISBO. But this is what I go on with. Hey, hi, Mr. and Mrs. Seller, how are you? My name's Claudia Hibbert. Listen, I have a buyer that's interested in moving in your community. Are you or anyone in your community that you may know interested in selling? 15 seconds. Don't be on the phone. Oh, you know people like that. Get in there before they hang up on you, and you need to get them the information they need before they hang up on you. Okay? They may not know that you are calling for something that they need. Okay? So you get the appointment. What do you do next? You get the appointment. What do you do next? First of all, don't go to a listing appointment late. Don't do that. You don't want to go late. You want to arrive 5 minutes early, dress professional. What does this mean? Put on no holes, closed in shoes, no flip-flops, none of that stuff. I'm amazed when I see people at events with flip-flops. I do not own a pair of flip-flops. Okay? No disrespect to anybody on here. I just feel like foot draggers. Like, I don't know. It's weird. Back of my foot start getting dirty. Don't wear flip-flops to an appointment. Don't do it. Okay? Wear something nice. Don't wear spaghetti strap clothing, women. Men, throw on a blazer. Women, throw on a blazer. I keep a blazer in my truck. I never know when I gotta go from jeans and a t-shirt to jeans and a t-shirt with a jacket, even if I have sneakers on. Does that make sense? Dress professional. You're gonna take notes, not on your phone. You're gonna open a traditional notepad and you're gonna start taking notes. Or if you have a stylist, but don't walk and text. People think you're texting. And you should really be paying attention. Is the roof dirty? Okay. Is the grass hot? Does the landscaping need to be done? How are the doors? What's the curb appeal? Why? Because you're going to give them advice. You're going to give them advice about selling their home. And you can't lie to the people, because if you list that property for $700 and it's really worth $690, and these people have no curb appeal, good luck for you. You might be the first agent and you probably won't be the last. Does this make sense? You have to have enough courage to be honest. Well, Mr. and Mrs. Seller, Mr. Joe, we're at the end of the marketing presentation. Here are some things that I noted. Some things we might want to pay attention to. And that's where that portion comes in. During the property walkthrough, guys, you're going to be with Mr. Joe. Mr. Joe is going to be walking you through somewhere because he just opened the door for you. He's expecting you. Hey, Claudiane, how are you? Glad that I could come and be here with you today to show you my house. Oh, great, Mr. Joe. How many homes have you sold? If none, you go to number 2. If he says, well, this is my third, house that I bought and lived in and sold, you're gonna say, well, when did you sell the last home? He's gonna tell you. My last home I sold it about 4 years ago. Well, what were those experiences like? Okay. What were your experience with that sale? How did it go for you? You're asking the question so you don't repeat unsuccessful actions. Well, my agent was okay, but she never really showed up for the showings. She said she would do open houses. I never really saw an open house. In fact, the one that she did, she sent her assistant. You want to notate that. So if that's what you do, you don't do it for this client. Okay. Oh, the sale was, the sale was great. You start wondering, well, why are you not calling them back? But I've just never heard from them again because they didn't follow up. Okay. What did you like best and what did you like least? This is important. What did you like best and what did you like least? What would you like to do? The same or something different with this sale? What would you like to do the same or different with this sale? Okay. If you had a magic wand, Mr. Joe, how would this sale go for you? All right, excellent. Love the kitchen. See the hi-hats there. And all right, great. The recessed ceiling. Wow, you really did a great job on this house. I'm walking through. Now tell me, why are you selling your home? It's gonna tell you. I have to move to California. So now you don't want to ask, where are you moving to? You know you're gonna be moving to California. What part of California are you moving to? Do you need help finding a home there? How soon? This is so important, guys. How soon do you need to be there? That question is so important. How soon? Because you don't want him to overprice, especially if he has to be there 2 months. This person is not moving. They don't really care if they move. And you really want the listing and they're just dead set on pricing their property high. Okay, maybe. But not if you got to move in 2 months. And I'm going to always bring this date back to them. So you're going to circle it, highlight it on your paper. Okay. How soon do you need to be there, Mr. Joe? Well, I've got to start work in about 2 months and 3 days. Oh, this is great information. Do you have any other properties you need to sell? Would you like me to help you with those? Now, let me ask you, Mr. Joe, do you want to price your house in its current condition? Or do you want to price it with some of the modifications? Okay. Okay. This is where you sit at the table, guys. So when you came in the house, I skipped this, but when you came in the house, you found somewhere to put your belongings. Okay. Preferably at a table, not in a couch. You cannot sit in a couch and do a presentation. You need to be at a table. Okay. Now, obviously, if this is an investment home and you're doing a walkthrough, you work with what you have. But most of these calls are going to be single family homes where people are going in and previewing the homes. All right. So our goals are to help you get your home sold. So I'm sitting at the table now. So here are our goals. Our goals are to help you get your home sold and help you get where you want to go. Okay. In California. My next goal is to help put you in the strongest negotiating position possible. Okay. So when we're showing, I'm talking as if I have the listing already. So when I'm here showing the properties for you, we don't want to disclose that you're moving to California because now people think you're eager. Well, he got to move. So now I'm just going to slash the price. So I'm going to speak to him as if I have the listing. So like, for example, by putting in the strongest negotiating position possible, if we're showing the property, you're free to leave. But if you must be here, just make sure we're not talking excessively and we don't really want to tell the people that you need to leave to California. That's just one example, guys. Okay, this is going to make it easier for you and reduce some of the surprises. Okay, so after your presentation, what does your presentation look like? I'm gonna show y'all real quick. Can I show you guys real quick? I'm gonna go right back here. Get out all of these. I'm gonna go back here. I could do a RPR really quickly. I can go into EXP if you're with EXP. Some of y'all are not with EXP, it's okay. Whatever marketing program you have, you can do it there. Oh boy, I have to log in. Yikes.
This is so good. Heads up, Claudia, and we're 35 minutes in from start time.
All right, so you can go into RPR and do, it says it, listing presentation, okay? And then you want to pull your comparables, you want to have everything in place. Okay, we actually do have a sample of that. Thank you, Crystal. Are we learning something today, y'all? Drop a number 5 if y'all learning something today. Okay. You've gone through the packages, you've gone through the comparables, you've gone through all the features. Mr. Joe, do you have any questions regarding the package that I've shared with you today? So based on the information in the package, do you feel that I'm qualified to market your home? These are very specific things. If I don't care if you know nothing else, when do you need to go? Do you feel, a lot of people go to listing appointments, I don't know what it is, but they wait for the client to say, I'm ready. No, go in for the house. Would you like me to handle your sale for you? They're going to say yes, or they're going to say no. Okay?
Claudia, and go back to the presentation. We're on the Zoom screen.
Oh, sorry. Okay, can you see the Zoom now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Presentation, yeah.
Presentation, yeah, thank you. Okay. Do you have any questions regarding the package? Based on the information in the package, do you feel that I'm qualified to market your home? Would you like me to handle the sale for you? Guys, is this making sense? Do I have any questions so far? Do I have any questions so far? All right. Okay. Now, let me ask you, Mr. Joe, are you willing to list your home at fair market value? Now I start putting the seller in the mind frame of the buyer to make my pricing go the way I need it to go. Okay, as a buyer, how would you select the homes you want to look at? And then you're going to start taking the notes. Okay, well, kitchens are important. You know, I really don't want to do any major work. Now, if he needs major work, think about it. He's saying, I don't want to do major work. You're already putting him in the mindset that if a buyer does not want to do major work and he needs major work, we're going to be right on the price. You know, most buyers select homes based on style, location, and price range. Let's pretend for a minute to be the buyer. And let's look at the market from the home, from your home through the buyer's eyes. Okay, I see you, Marshall. Based on supply and demand for homes in your price range, okay, where do you feel the need to price your house to get you to see, look at this, to get you in your new place? I'm going to always go back to get you to your new place on time. Okay, I don't need to be at 900 and the house is worth 700. I'm not going to get him into his new place on time. Okay, I'm not going to get him into his new place on time. I'm just not. Well, Claudia, I know that you told me the house is worth 700, but I think I want to start at 789. Do you think that price will get you there on time to California, to your new job? Well, let me ask you, if we get to the day that you need to be at your new job, and we already know that we need to sell this house for you to move. If the house is not sold, what will you do? Okay. What's the plan? What will you do? Well, let me ask you, Mr. Joe, can you handle the cost of maintaining 2 households? So now I'm telling them, wait a minute, we got to look, this extra 89 might cost us because the market's not going up, it's going in a different direction because interest rates are going up. Well, let me ask you, will you go to the new place and leave your family here, or will you take your family with you to the new house in LA? Well, let me ask you, Mr. Joe, if we had a contract right now for 700 sitting right here in front of us right now, what would you do? Claudia, and I move forward on it. If he says I'll move forward on it, that's what you need to list. Okay? Guys, this is all, I'm making these numbers up. Okay? I already put it out there. The house is worth 700. He wants 789. But if he got a contract and sitting in front of him for 700, what would you do, Mr. Joe? Well, you know, we look at some of the terms, look at the financing, how much money they're putting down, but I'd entertain it. Never communicate what you think the price should be. Your job is literally to provide comparables, and let them decide. Okay? We always look at the market for answers. You should memorize this, y'all. We always look at the market for answers. Now I feel like we always look at the market for answers. The market will speak to us. We need to listen. Based on the information we just went over, the current market appears to be telling us your home is worth probably between A and B. Will that work for you? All right, guys, I'm gonna keep moving real fast. This is basically a script, guys. Okay? If they say we need X amount because of this, let me ask you, when you purchased your new home, did you decide to pay the price based on your knowledge of the market and what your choices were? Yes. Would you have paid above market price for that home if the seller had needed more? No. I can always come down. Well, here's a list of homes available for sale that are similar to yours in style, price range, and in location. Always be within 1 mile of the subject. You can set the price of 700 where we are in line. If you were a buyer and wanted to pick 3 homes to look at, which 3 homes would you pick? Okay. Show them the actives. I bring my laptop now, guys. I let people see me going to the MLS. Here we go. Joe from ABC said, oh, goodness, this is good. Okay. Well, what is your fee, Mr. Joe? And I'm going to be honest with you. By the time I posture up in that appointment, don't nobody ask me for the fee. Where do we sign? All right. Here's the address. Make sure that is right on the listing agreement. All right. Folio number. All right. 43 Pool Lake. Great. We're going to be listing at 710 at a 7% listing agreement commission. We're going to go ahead and do the $3.99. Remember, all these fees are paid at closing. Okay. Your processing fee is $3.99. That too is paid at closing. Okay. How to handle objections. A lot of people don't do this. Y'all don't prepare net sheets. See, back in the day, we didn't have no computer spitting out net sheets. We had to literally hand do the net sheet. So you need to know how to add, subtract, how to do prorations, all of that. Okay. All right. Y'all are reading it. I don't got to read it with y'all. Who do you believe will be the best at protecting? Well, let me back up. I'm going to read this so that you know, because he's talking about this guy now who said he's going to do it for 4%. Okay. Who do you believe will be the best at protecting your price? Okay. If he's so quick to cut his commissions, how quick will he be to cut your offer price? And you want to say it just like that. What Joe tells me, well, ABC broker said they'll list it at 5%. That's interesting. Who do you believe will be the best at protecting your price? If they were so fast to cut their price, how quick will they cut your offer price? Okay. Mr. Joe, getting under contract in this market is just first base. Are you looking for a realtor or a real estate company? Let me just move this out of the way. Are you looking for a realtor that can get you the home? Or do you want somebody just to take you to first base? You got to start taking this stuff and making it make everybody know baseball. I don't like baseball like that. Okay. I will watch it, but I'm not, oh my God, I got to get my season tickets. No. Everybody know that there's a first base. Or maybe I just know I play softball. Okay. Do you want to make it the first base, Joe? Or would you like me to take you to home base and get you where you need to be on time? Okay. But will you do it for less? No. Okay. How important is it, Mr. Seller, Mr. Joe, for you to get to that new house on time? Have you seen the odds? Do you really want us to give it the first rate effort? Okay. I want rate for first rate effort. Okay. But would you do it for less? How much less? Watch this. You got to start showing people what this means. And I think we're going to be, it's 11 o'clock. I'm going to stop right here. I'm going to stop right here. But I want to show you how you literally got to take out your paper, okay, and get this done. Okay. Let's just use 200,000. 6% commission. Okay, how much is that? 12,000? Right? Is that right? All right, so 200,000 times 5% commission is $10,000. Guys, that's a difference of $2,000. Really? So watch this. I gotta keep moving y'all out of the way. I'm gonna finish up on this screen and we might have to do another one, but let me just finish up here. So how much less? 1% less. Okay, let's see. Oh, look, I could have just left it here. All right, let's see. This is about $2,000 on your 200,000 asking price. I need y'all to read this. This is important. I'm gonna send this out. Okay, assuming we can get you close to that amount, will you walk away with 61,000? Are you saying that that's not enough? Well, he says 63,000 sounds better. Are you willing to risk? Watch this. This is important. Are you, Mr. Joe, are you willing to risk 61,000 to try to make an extra 2,000? You see what I just did? Mr. Joe, let me ask you a question. Writing the numbers. Are you willing to risk 63 or 60? What? What is it? What's the number? Are you willing to risk 61,000 to try to make an extra 2,000 in this market? What do you mean by risk, Claudia? You've seen the odds, right? Right. You need to be in, this says Texas, but I said California, in 90 days, right? Yes. You wanted the first rate effort, right? Yes. Well, let me ask you, what would you like to cut out of your marketing? Mind you, you went over your whole marketing packet, okay, in RPR, what you're going to do, you're going to open house, all this stuff. We could pay the selling brokers less to sell your home if that's, you know, what you like. Do you think that would be in your best interest, though? Probably not. We could cut back on some advertisement. Which things would you like to cut out? I really don't want to cut anything out. He just wants me to work for less. And I'm going to be very transparent. I can't work for less. Number one, it wouldn't be fair and honest to my other sellers who are paying me to get the job done. Okay, for them that are facing the same odds that you are facing. More importantly, it wouldn't be fair to you, Mr. Joe. I can see you and your family are really excited about this move. It's a dream of a lifetime job. I think we should give it our best shot to get you there on time. We shouldn't be cutting any corners. Well, Joe said he'll do it for 5%. Will you do it for that? I'll list with you. How do you feel about Joe's odds of getting you there on time? And I say that because most agents are concerned about where their clients need to get to on time. They're just concerned about how I'm going to get this commission. I know Joe didn't talk to him about where he needed to be on time. I already know that. I know 90% of you not going to do it because I say 10% will do the work. And he even says it, no, but he did show me how much money I can make by listing with him, okay? Or save by listing with him rather than you, okay? Did Joe give you any references to check out? No. Are you willing to take the risk, Joe? Maybe. What is Joe cutting out of his marketing? What do you mean? Is he going to advertise? I believe so. Is he going to do brochures? I don't know. Is he going to offer you a cooperating commission to the other selling brokers? I believe so, but I'm not sure. Because in our presentation, you explain that to the seller. Okay. Is he going to put your home on the MLS? I think so, but I'm not sure. What's your plan B? What do you mean? If Joe has not sold your house in the next 90 days, what are you going to do? I'll probably be calling you to bail me out, but I don't think that will happen. Will you do it for 5%? Would you rather work with Joe or me? I would rather work with you, but Joe is cheaper. So is it strictly about money? Yes. What do you think of? Who do you think will do a better job? You'll do it, Claudienne, for sure. Who do you think will be a tougher negotiator on your behalf? Claudienne. Let me ask you a question. How quick was Joe to cut his commission? Pretty quick. Now what I'm doing is showing him he's not a good negotiator. How quick do you think he'll cut your price to a buyer? I don't know. It concerns me. Who do you think will net the most walking away money? You probably will. Even with my higher commission, yeah, you'll net more. So can I be your realtor? Yes, but I just worry I'm paying more than I have to. Listen, the point is this. Number one, I don't get paid until the job gets done. Number two, I will guarantee the last page of your presentation, if you're with us, will be your service to your client. So number two, I will guarantee my service to you when we are done selling your property. If for any reason you don't feel like I've earned my entire fee, be very clear. When we are done selling your property, for any reason, you don't feel that I've earned my entire commission, I will refund you the difference between what you paid me and what you would have paid Joe. Y'all, does that sound like an amazing solution? If you are not happy with my services, I will pay you back the difference in my commission and Joe's commission. Maybe I shouldn't use Mr. Joe as my seller. I will write the guarantee right here in the listing appointment. Will that work for you? Yeah, that sounds good. I feel good about working with you. Now, y'all better make sure y'all work. Don't not show up to appointments and be late to the open house. Okay. Congratulations, you got, look, I made it through. Congratulations, you got the deal done. Guys, did that help you at all? Did that help anybody? I want to hear some feedback. Crystal, I definitely want to get those scripts out. Okay. Guys, you can't be at the appointment, read it. You gotta practice this stuff. You gotta practice. It's the only way. But Mr. Seller, how quick was Mr. Joe to cut his commissions? Well, he did it pretty quickly. And he even make your face like, that's interesting. How soon do you think, how quick do you think Joe's gonna be able to cut or will cut your purchase price, your list price for you, for the other buyer? Are you okay with that, Mr. Joe? You see how my tone went down a little bit? Are you okay with that, Mr. Joe? That doesn't concern you? I was hyped in the beginning when I was going over my marketing. I said, well, now wait a minute. How soon was he quick to just release his commissions? Well, he did it pretty quickly. Well, Mr. Seller, if he cut his commissions that quick, how good is he gonna be for you when it's time to negotiate? Does that not concern you? I'm not even reading the scripts anymore, but does this make sense? I paraphrased it. The goal is to get the information out. And you gotta know what is making the move so that you can always draw it back to their memory. All right, guys, I'm gonna end here. This is really, Crystal, a couple things. I want to send out the scripts. Let me see something really quickly. Hold on, y'all. Really quickly. This will be quick. I want to show y'all something. But some of y'all are going to say, well, we don't know how to do a CMA. Watch this. Boom. I'm going to go to Matrix. Everybody has the MLS, right, in their state. So here's the MLS. Watch this. Do y'all see my screen? I'm in the MLS.
Yes.
What's that say? My what?
CMA.
You can't find it nowhere else. Go to the MLS and do your CMA. Start new CMA. Y'all, how many people knew that this was here? Drop a number 1 if you knew that. If you didn't know, drop a number 2 if you did not know that you could build a CMA in your MLS. Number 1, you knew. Number 1. 2, you didn't know. 2, you didn't know. Number 1, you knew. All right, good. So you can build it here, okay? Or you can go to RPR and build it there. Or you can go to EXP if you're with EXP. Is there anybody on this live, on this Zoom right now that's not with EXP? Drop a number 5 in the chat box. If you're not with EXP, drop a number 5 in the chat box. All right, cool. All right, excellent. So you're going to go to your respective places and pull your market reports, okay? You're going to add your bio in real estate. What do you call it? Resume. Angelique is doing that class this Wednesday. Real estate resume. So she's literally sending the template out so that we can get our real estate resumes together. Okay? That's going to be on Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You guys are all invited. And that's it for now. That's my time. If nobody has any questions, I'm out of here. It's 11 o'clock. Let's go do some fireworks. Turn your notifications on. Crystal, drop. Can we drop the... Nah, don't worry about it. I don't want to give them no more work to do. So this is basically the end. Although we come to the end of the road, oh, I can't let y'all go. It's unnatural. Y'all belong to me. I belong to you. All right, that was my exit. That was my exit. All right, y'all. All right, all right. Before I come in here singing hymns and praise and worship, I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go. There's no church if there's no praise and worship. So y'all, listen. It's 4th of July. Go and enjoy your families. I am going on a cleanse on Wednesday. You can join me if you want. Crystal, I definitely want to add that link back to my bio, the 90-day reset. Listen, that's my time. I've enjoyed it with you guys. I'll see you guys another time for another training. Oh, I know what I gotta tell them. I know what I gotta tell y'all. I gotta tell y'all something. How many people do not have their CDPE certification? How many people do not have their CDPE certification? Certified Distressed Property Agent. Okay, you do not. I don't. Me. Okay. All right. We're going to be offering that class again. It's going to be a day class on Zoom. You could attend from anywhere in the world at an amazing price. So we will email it out to you guys when we launch it. It's going to be at the end of August, and we're excited about that. So, guys, that's my time. I'm out. Peace. Love, peace, and real estate. Woo!